Hello everybody on YouTube. How are you guys today? Well, I am doing pretty good myself today. But you know what I have not done in blog wise for you guys today? Is actually a flashlight I had a long time ago, and I'm very happy with it. I bought it a very long time ago down at Lowe's. It's a Kobalt LED flashlight. It's a very nice design flashlight, and it's a nice to have in case if the power does go out in your house and everything else, like storms and everything else like that. Well, it's very unique about this flashlight, and what is very special about it, it does not just use regular batteries at all. It doesn't use DCs, AAA or AA batteries. What it actually uses is actual 123 cell lithium ion batteries. They're non-rechargeable to the regular lithium ion batteries. And yes, they're a little bit expensive for the price of how much you gotta afford to pay for them if you want to pay for them that way. But I really like it. I got it down at my local Lowe's. You can probably get it in your local Lowe's as well. But you can buy all sorts of different flashlights if you guys choose to buy a flashlight that's small and very lightweight as well. Now, the biggest issue is manufacturing this type of flashlight. It's made in China. And I actually had a Kobalt flashlight before, and it ended up blowing out the LED inside of it. It was a defective model, and I had about 90 days or 30 days to actually turn the broken flashlight. And after that, I decided, what the heck, I'd buy a new one, the same model, same make, and everything else. But luckily, this one was not defective, and it did not end up blowing out the LED. I'm very lucky with that as well. It has 90 lumens on high, I think 25 lumens on low. I'm not 100% sure on how much the output of the light is, but it is a very good flashlight. It does have two modes on it, high and low. That's the two operating modes on it for you can save some of the battery life on it. But it really does eat a lot of batteries. And that's the biggest complaint I have with this flashlight. You constantly have to go out and buy these batteries and spend the extra $10 on a couple 2-cell batteries. They're very small, very compact, and very lightweight. And by the way, you guys can see what's dangling on my pants pocket. This is my flashlight right here. This comes with its own sheath. It comes with a package. The retail value of this flashlight is typically $40 to $30 retail down at, again, your local Lowe's. It has a snap-on, lid here to actually help to hold the flashlight in. It's not going to fall out of the sheath. But one biggest complaint with the sheath holder itself is the floppy little belt loop here is made out of steel. And it's very, very thin and very floppy. And you can actually lose this off your pants if you are not careful. But yes, it's a very nice design and very good as well. Very okay, not very high quality made, but the flashlight is water resistant, not waterproof. I don't think you want to try to immerse it underwater. If you want, you can. That's totally up to you, and that's your own risks of if you kill your flashlight. Don't blame it on me for doing this type of demonstration for you guys. But you can take this out in the rain. Light rain or downpours may affect the ability of the flashlight itself. And by the way, it is all black anodized aluminum. and I really like that. It's actually mostly more of a paint on the aluminum itself. And yes, it does actually have its own wrist strap as well, where you can actually hold the wrist strap or the flashlight with the wrist strap. Biggest problem is the wrist strap is a lot bigger, and that's a good thing, but I don't recommend it using the wrist strap all the time, but I actually just leave on my flashlight. You can actually take it off if you want. You don't have to have it on though. That's up to you. This is how small it is comparing to my big cell Maglite D-Mag, as you guys can see. It only takes about that much space, and very small and very compact. And it's very, very lightweight, but it's still a little heavy as well for the flashlight. By the way, this is, I don't know what type of LED is this, but it does have a textured reflector. If you guys really want to know what it is, I bring it up closer for you guys can see it. But yeah, it's a very nice flashlight. You guys can take a look at that LED and figure out what LED that is. That's fine to you guys. Here is the metal clip. Here is the rubberized button. And on the opposite side, there is the name Kobalt. And by the way, this is just a very good flashlight, but very overpriced for how much money you can actually buy a good flashlight for your bang, for your money as well. The head is the heatsink, because of how much this actually puts out a lot of heat as well. The whole body is actual a heatsink as well, and this will get very, very warm. But you know what's kind of weird? It says caution, surface might be hot, and that's what's kind of strange, because of this LED can put a lot of power out. Now I'm not going to like aim it at you guys. I'm going to point it down. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is the light that you guys can see. It is kind of dim when it's on. This is the max power it has right now on high. The batteries are somewhat dying on this flashlight, and we're going to click it down again. And there is low, if you guys are curious. That's the low mode of my flashlight as well. But biggest problem with this type of flashlight, if you do have one of these, do not mix the batteries with drain. New batteries or old batteries. You must put new cells in this all the time, every single time. And yes, it can be quite expensive. The ends do come off, the head and the tail cap. The tail cap does come off on screws this way. But I found that it was a lot easier. Instead of messing around with the tail cap, I just do this. I just take the head off. And by the way, if your flashlight ever dies, you can't get a replacement head for this Kobalt flashlight. And that's kind of a bummer too. And I'm going to show you the batteries as well. I'm going to set the body itself down. These are Firefox batteries. These are the 123 cell lithium ion batteries. That's what I am using in this flashlight, and that's what it recommends to use. Typically, these will come with Energizer lithium ion batteries as well. These batteries are all made in USA, and so is the Energizers as well. And let's go ahead and get a close-up of this circuit board. There's the circuit board right there. That's the head. That's where all the batteries connect to. But this is a nice aluminum flashlight. Very, very nice indeed. Very good for the pocket, and very good for people who like to camp as well. And it does have this kind of unique bezel around there. You guys can see it has this like skull bezel. You guys can see if I put my hand here, you can actually see the light shine through some of those skull bezels. You can actually use this as a weapon if you need to, or self-defense, or if you need to use the end of this flashlight. But it's a very good flashlight you can buy, but can be very expensive as well. cost-wise, LD-wise, and everything else with the batteries, yes, this is a LED flashlight. It's not like your typical cheap flashlight with a krypton bulb or incandescent bulb inside of it. But this will put a lot of power out with 90 lumens. Still not bright enough, but does really work a lot for what I need it for and what I need to use this flashlight. The tail cap on this end has 2 O-rings on it and 1 O-ring on the head as well. But this is a very, very small flashlight compared to most Allen flashlights. But you can actually use Allen flashlights that have 1 battery versus 2. This uses 6 volt DC batteries. Only 2 lithium ion makes DC and makes 6 volts for this flashlight. I really do enjoy this flashlight a lot, but my sister apparently has scoundrels to use it to see where crab is at in a tank. But if you want to know where I got it, go to your local Lowe's, pick one up if you want. It's up to you. Don't need to if you don't want to spend the $30 to $40 on retail price of this flashlight. If you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below because I want you guys to know anything for all your flashlight guys who know more about flashlights than I do. I would like to hear it down below. Please like, please share, peace out, bye guys. We'll hopefully see you in the next vlog. Thank you for watching today's vlog. I don't know a lot about flashlights, but I know how to use them. Alright, later guys. Thank you.